You can see this kind of natural breathing that happens in the IT industry, where we centralise for control, and then we federate to provide more control back to the people, and then we centralise because we've lost control or because of efficiencies. Do you see us going through a trend like this?
I think the difference that I'm seeing now is that technology is not limited to the IT department.
Yeah.
And if you think about the technology skills that are being cultivated within the businesses that are geared towards innovation and really understanding business capabilities and products and services, I think one difference is that we're building business-oriented technology skills within businesses that really do need to be liberated to a degree in terms of how they access and use technology in their world.
And what about you, Matt? Is there going to be the hyper-converged?
I wouldn't rule it out, actually. I agree with you. We've watched this pendulum swing back and forth as we've centralised and decentralised the client-server model. If I think about how we're going to architect the systems of the future, we need to consider the intersecting force of the Internet of Things. Yep. We need to start to realise that data gravity is going to shift, and of course we put our infrastructure resources where data gravity resides. Today, by and large, that resides centrally inside our data centres. But as we start to see information generated from devices and from human beings that have wearable technologies, for example, we're going to start to see data gravity move to the edge. What that means is that we're going to need technology that is remote, self-servicing, ability to store and process and communicate through a central control plane to a central repository.
But what's interesting to me, I absolutely agree, and I think they call it, we have the cloud, and then they're talking about the fog as we roll it out. But to me, the interesting thing is the value is actually the aggregation of all the information. Yeah. So we may push the processing out to the edge, but it's now constrained by what it knows at that point.
Yeah.
To me, there's always going to be this value at the core where we pull the data together and we create insight out of what's happening in all these edge devices.
I think an enormous amount of technology in the future should be accessible by all and leveraged by all.